Never pay collection agencies. Dirty little secret exposed. 1. Understanding collection agencies and debt collection loopholes. Think paying collection agencies is your only option? Think again. In this video, I'm going to expose the dirty secrets they don't want you to know. Learn how you can avoid paying them and use debt collection loopholes to your advantage. Many individuals are unaware that collection agencies and creditors cannot legally collect debt from you in certain circumstances. If you understand the legal loophole in play, not only can you avoid paying this debt, but you may also be able to remove it from your credit reports permanently. This section explains how collection agencies have no legal standing in certain debt collection scenarios and provides insight into a method for protecting yourself from such actions. Footnote: This section introduces the legal loophole allowing individuals to avoid paying debt collected by agencies with no valid contract or relationship. 2. Lack of a direct contract with collection agencies. It is crucial to understand that when a debt is sold to a collection agency, such as ABC Collection Agency, there is no contract between you and the agency. Even if you originally had an agreement with a company like Capital One, the collection agency that purchases the debt has no legal contract with you. They cannot claim a legitimate relationship, and as such, are ineligible to collect on the debt from you directly. Footnote: This section highlights the lack of a direct contractual relationship between individuals and collection agencies, which renders the agency ineligible to collect debt. 3. Protecting yourself from collection agency phone calls. If you receive phone calls from a collection agency, never admit to owing the debt or provide any details. These conversations are recorded and could reset the statute of limitations on the debt. If you've been paying down a debt for years, a phone call could reset the 7-year timeline for reporting negative debt, making it appear on your credit report again. Therefore, avoid engaging with the agency and always hang up when contacted. Footnote: This section provides advice on handling collection agency phone calls, emphasizing the risk of resetting the debt's reporting timeline. 4. Negotiating debt through legal channels. While direct communication with collection agencies should be avoided, it may be necessary to negotiate debt settlements. Using an attorney who specializes in debt negotiation can be highly beneficial. Attorneys can often reduce debt significantly, sometimes settling it for as low as 10% of the original amount. Any agreement must be documented in writing, with clear terms regarding how the settlement will appear on your credit report. Footnote: This section advises utilizing professional legal services to negotiate debt settlements and secure written agreements on how the debt will be handled in terms of credit reporting. 5. Disputing debt through credit reporting bureaus. The first step in disputing debt listed on your credit report is to initiate a formal dispute with the credit reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Dispute the debt by stating that the information is incorrect and needs to be updated. This typically leads to a 30-day investigation, and often the debt will be removed from your report if the collection agency cannot provide sufficient evidence. Footnote: This section emphasizes the importance of disputing inaccurate debt listings with the credit bureaus as the first line of defense. 6. Requesting proof of debt from collection agencies. If your initial dispute does not result in the removal of the debt, you must request validation of the debt directly from the collection agency. According to federal law, the agency must provide proof that the debt belongs to you. This proof cannot be simply a statement, as statements are not legal contracts. Ensure the debt is verified in writing before proceeding with any further action. Footnote: This section discusses the need to request legal proof of debt from collection agencies, emphasizing that statements are insufficient documentation. 7. Handling invalid documentation from collection agencies. When requesting proof of debt, collection agencies will often send you a statement or a document with a typed name, neither of which constitutes valid legal proof of debt. If the agency fails to provide proper documentation, you can use this as evidence in a dispute with the credit bureaus, demonstrating that they have not validated the debt. Always keep copies of all correspondence for reference. Footnote. This section explains how to deal with invalid documentation provided by collection agencies when they fail to provide proof of debt, which can be used in further disputes. 8. The importance of disputing debt before communicating with creditors. Before communicating directly with creditors or collection agencies, always dispute the debt with the credit bureaus first. If you contact them before disputing the debt, you risk giving them an opportunity to gather documentation that could harm your case. Disputing first forces the creditor to verify the debt, and many times they cannot obtain the necessary documentation, causing the debt to be removed from your credit report. Footnote. This section highlights the importance of disputing debt before contacting creditors or collection agencies to prevent giving them an advantage in verifying the debt. 9. Handling unverified debt and legal action. If a collection agency attempts to reinsert a debt that has been removed from your credit report, they are violating federal law. This can occur when a debt is sold to another agency or the same debt is re-reported. In such cases, use your documentation to force the removal of the debt. Additionally, remember that creditors can sue you regardless of whether the debt appears on your credit report, so do not fear a potential lawsuit if the debt is removed. Footnote. This section covers the process for handling reinsertion of debt on your credit report and clarifies that creditors can still pursue lawsuits even if the debt is removed. 10. The role of court in debt collection disputes. In the event you are sued by a creditor, do not panic. Attend court and present your case. Many judges will rule in favor of consumers who show up and explain their situation. Creditors and collection agencies may not pursue a lawsuit because of the legal fees and the relatively low probability of recovery. Therefore, it is often more beneficial to attend court and explain your case rather than ignoring the situation. Footnote. This section provides advice on handling lawsuits from creditors, stressing the importance of showing up to court to present your case and increase the likelihood of a favorable ruling. 11. Conclusion: Strategies for removing debt from your credit report. By understanding the loopholes in debt collection and utilizing proper legal steps, you can successfully remove erroneous debts from your credit report. Dispute the debt first with the credit bureaus, request proof of debt, and never engage with creditors or collection agencies without legal counsel. Additionally, if necessary, attend court to defend yourself against a lawsuit. These strategies can help you regain control of your credit and financial situation. Footnote. This section summarizes the key strategies for removing debt from credit reports, reinforcing the importance of legal steps and proper dispute management. Now that you know the real truth about collection agencies, it's time to take control of your financial future. Don't let them bully you into paying what you don't owe. Subscribe for more tips on how to navigate debt and protect your money.